It will be represented only by Ballynagoor in tomorrow's Paddy Power. Eastlake for John Joe O'Neill, morning line live from his Jackdaw Castle base tomorrow, 8 o'clock on 4. Tindaro, Ballygarvey, Theatrical Star, all big prices here. Parsnip Pete, a good chance for local trainer Tom George. Shadows Lengthen, an outsider. Likewise, Ballyadam Brook and DeFoyter's Dream for Evan Williams and Paul Maloney. Alan King's got his horses in great nick, and O'Crick is a former festival winner. Renard for Venetia Williams and Liam Treadwell. She also saddles Elenika, the choice of stable jockey Aidan Coleman. So on target for the Tizzards, doubly represented. Price-wise horses, Anay Turge for the informed Nigel Hawke. Have You Seen Me for Nigel Twiston Davis, who is a regular fixture at this meeting. And locally trained, Having Got a Scooby-Doo, Gus McRae for Wales. Complete the lineup. They're on the way to the start. We're well on our way here on 4, and our analysts are Jim McGrath.
About to come forward then for this Paddy Power handicap chase, and away they go with Ballyadam Brook towards the near side in the orange jacket. Have You Seen Me going off pretty quickly here as they jump the first at a fair rate, and Ballyadam Brook was right down on his nose away to the left there. Far side nose banded DeFoyter's Dream, Have You Seen Me in the centre, red jacketed So On Target as they jump the second, followed by Parsnip Pete, who reached for that. Then behind these is Ballygarvey. Further back on the outside in the noseband is Theatrical Star, followed by Anay Turge as they make a longish run towards fence number 3. In the second half of the field, Eastlake and AP McCoy towards the inside, and the green and yellow hoop jacket with the white cap, the JP McManus colours, jumped that well. Not so good was Tindaro towards the rear of the field. One of the greys, another grey, Elenika, is in the second half of the field as well as they now race in front of the stands. And it's Have You Seen Me that just leads, with DeFoyter's Dream now getting up the inside. Ballyadam Brook is in third, followed by So On Target, Ballygarvey, Parsnip Pete, then Theatrical Star and Anay Turge. A couple of lengths to O'Crick, and then Conciliary as they approach another plain fence. Gus McRae is towards the outside, Eastlake back on the inner. Further back is Elenika. Renard just got a shake of the reins at a very early stage, followed then by Shadows Lengthen. Tindaro is towards the inside, just behind Elenika, and Having Got a Scooby-Doo is the back marker, about 20 lengths behind the leader, which is DeFoyter's Dream, who lands just ahead of Have You Seen Me. Then So On Target close up in that red jacket towards the outside in third under Joe Tizzard. In fourth place then is Parsnip Pete as they now cross the water jump. Ballygarvey landing in fifth ahead of Anay Turge. Then Theatrical Star towards the outside. Renard. O'Crick is close up. Eastlake is still towards the inside. Here's a jumping test, an open ditch now, and DeFoyter's Dream really attacked it, jumped it boldly. A mistake from Parsnip Pete and by Having Got a Scooby-Doo at the rear. 5 fences left to jump. And going to the next is DeFoyter's Dream and So On Target. 3 lengths clear of Have You Seen Me. They're followed by Parsnip Pete, Ballygarvey in the dark blue jacket, yellow cap. A grey Anay Turge into 6th. Then Theatrical Star. McCoy is making a little bit of ground on Eastlake round the inside in 2, 4, 6, 7, 8th place, followed by Renard and O'Crick and Gus McRae on the outside, taking the next. And a bad blunder again from Parsnip Pete there, a much more serious one than the earlier mistake, as now they reach the top of the hill. 3 fences left to jump, a descent towards 3 out, and DeFoyter's Dream is just the leader under Paul Maloney. From in second, So On Target and Joe Tizzard. Ballygarvey is into third place. Tom O'Brien in the dark blue jacket. Parsnip Pete trying to get back into it again. Have You Seen Me still there on the outside. Then Anay Turge on the right. Eastlake just gone out of shot there. AP McCoy on the inside. They're followed by Renard and Theatrical Star at 3 out. DeFoyter's Dream ploughed through the birch. Lands a length clear of So On Target. Ballygarvey looking a threat on this near side. Then Anay Turge in fourth, followed then by Parsnip Pete. Eastlake is stalking them round the inside. Elenika is running on well, the second of the greys in the pack, and then a gap to Gus McRae. So they race round the final turn, and it's DeFoyter's Dream, So On Target, Anay Turge now joining them. Ballygarvey, Eastlake getting ever closer at 2 out. Anay Turge on the outside of So On Target. DeFoyter's Dream, Eastlake still gaining from Ballygarvey and Elenika. This now is the final fence. Anay Turge led by a couple of lengths to So On Target. Eastlake is trying to get on terms, but Anay Turge running on strongly. So On Target tries to rally. Eastlake no more from him and Ballygarvey, and up towards the line it's Mark Quinlan for the Nigel Hawke team, who wins on Anay Turge. In second, So On Target, tight third between Eastlake and Ballygarvey. Then came Elanika, De Foyter's Dream, whose round was littered with errors. Then Theatrical Star, Gus McRae. Further back was Reynard. Long gaps back to Parsnip, Pete Shadow's Length, and having got a Scooby-Doo, Oakrick, Conciliary, Bally Adam Brook, and last across the line was Have You Seen Me. It's gone to one of the greys, one of several greys in the race, Anay Turge, a really consistent type here, and comes up the hill to score in the hands of Mark Quinn.
A really important day for a relatively unheralded and small stable, that of former Grand National winning jockey Nigel Hawke. Anay Turge has won yet again here at Cheltenham and given a most assured ride in a strongly run race from Mark Quinlan, who is a name to watch, and he is with Alice Plunkett.